So Facebook has just blocked me for 30 days again. I've probably been blocked on Facebook more than I can even remember or think of. I don't know why this time. Honestly, I will say that I'll give Facebook some credit in insofar as at least all my previous blocks up until now have been at least on point as far as like, oh, I recently did something or whatever. Now that I don't know if it's a glitch, I really don't know if it has to do with the coronavirus. I don't know what the hell it is, but they blocked me for something that I said 2 months ago. And they're not even showing me what it is anymore. Like usually they'll show you what you did. They'll be like, okay, you did this and this, and if you want to contest it, if you want to review it, you can send in a review. They're not even letting me do that anymore. I don't know if it's because I'm just so bad or they think I'm just so bad that they just got me on an automatic block, but generally I'll be off of block. I'll get blocked for 30 days. I'll get off my 30-day block, and then I'll be out of Facebook jail for about 4 to 7 days is my average, and then they put me right back in. And generally it's for something that I'll do, and I see, I think there's an algorithm or something where like if you get blocked a few times, then all of a sudden you're on a list, and then they monitor what you do. I think that's what it is. I assume that they actually have people who are literally reading comments, and that's literally their job. And if you write anything that's hate speech or anti-Semitic or cursing or nudity or whatever, you just automatically get blocked. But again, like usually I'll do something, and usually what I do is I'll be arguing with feminists, or sometimes I'll share something that is like mildly, you know, mildly shocking or mildly crossing the line or something like that. But it's not like I'm out here saying really bad stuff. Every time I get blocked or every time I get banned for 30 days or whatever, it's 98% because I'm saying something bad about women or whatever. And usually it's because, like I said, I'll argue with feminists or I'll disagree. Like I've been blocked a bunch of times for like, saying, calling women baby killers for having abortions and things like that. But genuinely this time, I actually really didn't do anything wrong. Apparently, I don't know if it's a glitch. Like I said, there's a coronavirus. Apparently it's for something I said 2 months ago. And what I said was prove that I hate women. Prove that I hate women. Like that's not even, I didn't even say I hate women. I said prove, because a lot of times what happens is I argue with, I talk about this a lot, but I'll go on Facebook and I'll argue with feminists and all, because I feel like men need a voice. I feel like men need somebody to say, hey, no, bullshit. We're not taking your crap. We're not going to sit here and let you rail us and badmouth us and all these other things. And no men do that. Men just don't do that. Men are just afraid to stand up to these. They're the feminists are the ones who are really the ones who are about hate speech. But of course, we live in this liberal world. We live in this PC world where you can't question women, or else you're a hate speech person, or else you're a misogynist, or else this, that, and the third. Anyway, man, Facebook is for the birds. I usually just use it to fuck around, share memes, have a laugh. But I've been banned. I've been like, in the last year, I've probably been banned every single month. I think 12 straight months I've been banned. And like I said, I'll usually average about 5 to 10 days. Some days it's shorter. Some days I've been banned within like 24 hours after being unbanned. I didn't even do anything this time. For the first time ever, I actually didn't do anything. It's a 2-month-old post, and they won't even let me look at it. They won't even let me. I tried to review it. I tried to write a comment. I do every time. I try to contest it every time, and I'll say something like, "You guys are assholes," or "You guys are feminazis," or whatever, because women will get away with murder on Facebook. I mean, they'll post the worst shit. They'll post the most horrible shit about men, and they get away with it, and it's just allowed. And it's like, if anything tells you that social media is corrupt and it's being controlled by people who want to destruct and dethrone the nuclear family unit, then you got to look at Facebook, because it'll allow any kind of hate, any kind of nudity, any kind of anything against men. But when you say one thing negative about women, or even anything that could be misconstrued as negative against women, you're banned automatically, man. And it's or even anything that's against the left at all, or Democrats or whatever. It's total bias, 100% bias. And I think there was a woman who was even on Joe Rogan's podcast. I think she was from Instagram or Twitter, I forget. And I think they had what's his face on there. Oh God, I'm never gonna remember that guy's name. The guy who always wears the beanie. God dang it, I can't remember that guy's name. But he's kind of a conservative guy, but he stands for free speech and stands for freedom of, freedom to express yourself and stuff like that. Anyway, he was on there arguing against how biased they are on Twitter or Instagram or whatever. And yeah, man, we're living in a weird world. We're living in a world where up is down, left is right, right is wrong, wrong is right. So this is what it is. I didn't even say anything this time. Like other times, like, okay, like I'll curse people out, or it's like sometimes I kind of like, yeah, I shouldn't have said that. Yeah, okay, all right. But this time I genuinely didn't do anything. I genuinely did not do anything this time. It was, they said it briefly was for a 2-month-old comment where I said prove that I hate women. Like that isn't even inflammatory. That's like a prove that I hate women. It's like, oh, maybe they have me on some algorithm because it says I hate women. It's like you got to take the whole sentence into context. I don't know if it's an algorithm, if it's like a robot, if it's an automatic ban, or if there's somebody who's reading my comments like this guy is just he's smart. He knows what he's talking about. We got to get this guy off this platform because he's bad for business. He's bad for what we're doing. I mean, I go on there, I talk against abortion, I talk facts about how Planned Parenthood has killed like 17 million kids since 1973. I argue with feminists and call them out on their bullshit, and it's like, but come on, to a 2-month-old comment, like, sometimes like, yeah, like, all right, I cuss somebody out or whatever, like, yeah, all right, I'll take that 30-day ban, but this time I didn't even do anything, for real. So it just is what it is. I get banned on Facebook. It is what it is. It's like a fucking thing for me. It's like I've been off for maybe 10 days now. This is probably the longest that I've ever been off on Facebook without getting banned. But I really did not do anything wrong this time. But anyway, man, it is what it is. I've got backup accounts. Facebook is fucking for the birds. But gosh, man, they just got my number. They know how to tick me off. They really know how to piss me off, but it's what it is, man. Thanks for listening. Peace.